Game 6 opened with a rapid pace from both teams, but it was the Nuggets who struck first with clinical offense and sharp ball movement. Jamal Murray set the tone early, going 4 for 5 from the field, including a smooth pull-up 3. He racked up 11 points in under 10 minutes, finding his rhythm and controlling the tempo. Christian Braun stepped up as an early spark, knocking down a 3 and playing scrappy defense. He had 7 points and 2 assists, helping Denver build while Nikola Jokić did what he does best, efficient and unbothered. He hit 3 of 4 shots and added a couple of assists, while Aaron Gordon dished out 5 assists of his own, showcasing Denver's unselfish play. On the Thunder's end, Jalen Williams kept the offense afloat early, contributing 4 points and 3 assists. Cason Wallace was a bright spot off the bench, hitting a 3 and scoring 5 points in limited minutes. But OKC's defense had issues rotating on the perimeter. Denver shot 54% from the field and hit 4 threes in the quarter, finding open looks almost every trip down. Denver's field goal percentage, OKC couldn't slow down the Nuggets' flow. Their 5 turnovers in the quarter gave Denver extra chances, and the Nuggets capitalized. The second quarter turned into a fast-paced shootout as both teams ramped up their offensive execution. OKC came out firing, led by the dynamic duo of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren. SGA attacked relentlessly, scoring 14 in the half with smooth mid-range jumpers and aggressive drives, even drawing fouls to get to the line. Holmgren showcased his versatility, knocking down a 3, hitting 5 of 6 shots, and grabbing 5 boards. Cason Wallace continued to be efficient off the bench, scoring 10 points on just 6 shots and knocking down 2 big threes to keep OKC close. Lu Dort also found his stroke, hitting 2 from beyond the arc and giving OKC a boost with his intensity on both ends. But Denver had answers, and they came in waves. Christian Braun had a breakout half with 15 points, 3 assists, and 3 steals. He hit 3 threes and made all the hustle plays that swing momentum. Jamal Murray stayed hot, scoring 13 in the half with another 3 and solid playmaking. He and Jokic continued to orchestrate the offense beautifully. Jokic tallied 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists by halftime, methodically picking apart OKC's defense. Even with increased pressure, he remained poised. The Nuggets bench saw some struggles though. Westbrook and Watson combined for just 8 points on 2 of 7 shooting with 5 total turnovers, giving OKC second chances to close the gap. The third quarter saw the Nuggets assert control and firing on all cylinders as they built their largest lead of the night. Jamal Murray led the charge once again, scoring 22 through 3 quarters. Despite a colder night from deep, he stayed aggressive, getting to the line and dishing 7 assists. Nikola Jokić continued to dominate, racking up 18 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. Whether from the high post or on the break, Jokic dictated the pace and punished OKC's interior defense. Christian Braun kept up his breakout game, now with 19 points, including 3 from beyond the arc and adding 8 boards. His energy and timely buckets were huge as the Nuggets widened the gap. Even rookie Julian Strawther got into the mix, knocking down 2 big threes off the bench and finishing the quarter with 8 points. OKC struggled to keep pace. Jalen Williams had a tough shooting night, going just 3 for 13 despite dishing out 9 assists. His shots weren't falling, and Denver took advantage. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander remained their rock, reaching 24 points by the end of the third with a slick mix of drives and mid-range finishes, but he couldn't do it alone. Chet Holmgren added 14 and grabbed 10 rebounds, fighting on both ends, but OKC's perimeter defense couldn't contain the Nuggets' flow. Lu Dort and Wallace each hit a pair of threes, but defensive lapses and turnovers cost them. Caruso and Wiggins went cold, contributing little offensively. Jamal Murray stayed locked in, finishing with 25 points and 7 assists. Despite turning it over 5 times, his shot-making and leadership kept Denver in control. Nikola Jokić was a force. 29 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists, an MVP-level performance when it mattered most. He dominated the glass and made every possession count. Off the bench, Julian Strawther gave the Nuggets 15 points on 3 of 4 from deep, helping Denver stretch the lead beyond reach. OKC's offense found some late rhythm, scoring 25 in the fourth, but it was too little, too late. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ended with 32 on an efficient 11 of 16 from the field. He kept attacking, kept fighting, but the support just wasn't there. Chet Holmgren added 19 and 11 with solid defense, but Denver's bench firepower and rebounding edge were overwhelming. Jalen Williams had a rough night, just 3 of 16 shooting, despite leading the team with 10 assists and 3 steals. His scoring struggles were a major blow. The Nuggets out-rebounded OKC 61-45, shot better from deep, and hit their free throws down the stretch. They closed the game with poise, power, and playoff intensity. Final score, Denver 119, OKC